Hi, this is Raven Starsparkles again for the next video for learning to play and maximize your enjoyment in the Shroud of the Avatar. Today we will be discussing how to get that sweet cash. As with most other MMO, the primary currency of SotA is the gold coin. You can get gold coins in many ways, but you must also understand this. Unlike many other MMO and RPG games, gold does not flow through your fingers in SotA. There is no disguising the fact that this game is designed around its game store, which keeps this game afloat. In my opinion, the devs do a decent balancing act in an economy where store coins, Kotos, can be obtained as loot from mob drops and can be bought with in-game gold to then be used in the store to obtain items to sell in the game for more gold. With that in mind, let's continue. Let me show you some of the many ways you can fatten your purse, and then at the end I will explain why. Aside from paying taxes, not being rich won't ruin your enjoyment or limit your progression in the game. First, let's cover your best daily cash cow, the Oracle. You can access her in any town in this building. Once every 24 hours you can say, "Test," to her and she will ask for a yes or no response. Reply yes, and she will give you 500 gold. It really is that simple. 500 gold is 2 days tax on a raw lot or 1 day on a village. You can easily pay your rent by simply doing this each time you log in on new days. Town Crier. Every time you visit a new town, talk to the crying man and he will give you 250 gold. There are hundreds of towns, so make sure to get this bonus when you visit one. Town Criers also offer a mail delivery quest that is either local or regional. Regional are worth more, but the towns are further away. When you accept this quest, you get a quest item that you can deliver to the target location Town Crier for a gold payment. Here, since we chose local and we got a delivery for Ardoris, in the same region. It took me about 3 minutes to run to it. You turn over the mail just like any other quest item. It is not much, but it's worth mentioning. You will gather tons of loot from mob drops, and by gathering, harvesting, or simply picking things up. Most of these items can be sold to NPC merchants for quite the payout. Always loot or harvest everything you kill and sell what you don't want to keep. Remember, you can batch select and drag to make this quicker. However, if you batch drag a non-sellable item, then the entire batch it is in will not sell, so learn what will sell and what won't, and drag in smaller batches when in doubt. We just made 2,400 gold off that trash. We find ourselves in Crafter's Town, in my opinion, the Mall of SotA. This place has it all, usually. This next method is for those who love the mundane chore of gathering wood, ores, or other resources. Many player vendors in most vendor town, and this is just one of many, will have sell orders listed on their vendors. Sell orders are actually buy orders. They are wanting you to sell them something instead of buying. You simply drag the sell order into the buy window as if you were buying the item, and it will show a positive value in the exchange window instead of negative. Initially, the time to harvest versus the payout value is not very good. However, once you GM your gathering skills, you will find this can match many other methods in time spent versus gold payout. Why not run your own vendor? You can buy the deed from any homes or housing merchant. You can get either a cash register style or a humanoid, and they both cost 20,000 gold each. Once you have a deed, you simply place it on a lot your own, or have permissions to place deco on. You can rename your vendor by right-clicking it and selecting the rename option. You can also use patterns on a deed in the crafting tables to change the look of the vendor. You place items to sell on your vendor by clicking the Manage Inventory tab and then simply dragging an item or a single stack of items to the window. You will be asked to set a price and be shown the amount of the commission, or tax, that will be subtracted from the sell when it occurs. It does not cost you anything to place, remove, or to have items listed on a vendor. You only pay the commission when it sells. You will need to visit other vendor towns to determine best pricing practices and learn minimum values based on salvage values. For example, this magic chest plate will return an ancient essence if salvaged, and ancient essences sell for 900 each currently at the time of this video. If you sell for much less than 900, then you should have just salvaged the item yourself to get the essence for repairing your magic gear with later. When you drop an item in the window, it will give a value to sell it for. This value is not what you can sell for in the NPC, it is just a guesstimate of the value and is usually way too low, but sometimes it is close enough and saves you a click. In this case, lick essences, used to make lick totems for player dungeons, is way undervalued for the current market. Let's increase this by a lot. Supply bundles, if priced to sell, are a good way to make a steady cash flow from your vendor, if you know where to farm them. These, and the essences, are from the player-made Lick dungeon here in Novu. Players find your goodies by using the vendor listing in town option in the stained glass window when they visit the town, or by seeing it and opening it, if in a prime location. When items sell, you will get an in-game mail. These letters will contain the receipt of the transaction and tell you the who, what, and when. These receipts can be hoarded to remind you of your pricing, can be used as deco, or can be destroyed. Finally, we have the Koto exchange. Many player vendors will buy and sell Koto. Koto are the SotA store currency and can be used to buy stuff from the in-game store. Using these exchanges, you can easily convert Koto that you get in loot drops or that you'll purchase via the SotA website into gold to use in the game. The exchange rate will fluctuate with the economy, so always make sure you are getting the best value. I find Phil's exchange is the most current at the time of this video, and he has vendors in many towns. While buying gold isn't for everyone, in SotA it helps support the game and its developers. Rest assured though, as I will cover next, you do not need lots of gold to succeed. I have shown you many ways to make gold thus far. I have not included the gold you can get from looting mobs directly, each drop a small amount. At higher levels this can become a decent amount, but unlike many games you will most likely never get rich off mob gold in SotA. At least not until you have godlike skill levels and can farm high-end mobs quickly, but this could take years. I have also not covered the many quests and daily rewards available to you. You can bring in several thousand gold per session by doing daily rewards and get much more from items you can sell on your vendor. Now let us discuss the economy of SotA. You will quickly find that even with these tips, the amount of gold you can bring in as a normal player is vastly lower than the prices of many items in the vendor markets. It is easy to despair and believe you will never be able to save up enough gold to buy that piece of gear you want, or feel you must sink hundreds of hours grinding up for even the most basic of gear. I will tell you that this is an illusion. Aside from rare artifacts or expensive in-game store items listed on player vendors, most all of the cool gear you crave can be looted yourself if you focus on character development and learn where they drop. The cool Minute Max gear is for the most part not required to enjoy SotA, and those cool enchantments can be done yourself by getting your own crafting skills up pretty painlessly, aside from getting enough silver. But if you really want to succeed and have the most fun, I can't recommend enough that you join a good guild. Most guilds in SotA will even respect your desire to play soloish, if that is your thing, but you will have access to others that will help you gain experience quicker and also help you get high-end gear much easier. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you click the notification bell, you will be alerted when I post another video.